Hi everyone, it's Jen here from tarotspirit.net. This is your daily reading for all signs for Tuesday, December 3rd. I was just looking at the astrology at some website, and I'm not even going to try to go into it because that's just not my thing at this point. But there are a lot of sextiles, so I know those are good. So maybe you're just going to have a lot of sex today, or you should make sure you have sex today if that's something you can do easily and safely. That was a weird thing to say, but that's most of what I say is weird. Tuesday, December 3rd. Okay, I guess we're getting a bonus card today. The Emperor jumped out, the Four of Swords, and the Hermit. So these two together is meditate. Oh, for goodness sakes. Lots of glare. Meditate, soul searching, going within, being still, taking time for yourself. We have the Nine of Swords. I love that the Nine of Swords was the one that was down, though, because let's deal with this. Something's got you in your head, and this is fear-based, and it's cranking the heat with your windows open. It's just a waste of time and energy. Yet we all do it, and it's really damaging and hard on us. It causes a lot of stress, and affects our body. Our mind affects our body. I totally believe that. Um, the Emperor says, don't stop worrying. He says, don't stop. No, stop worrying about what other people think about you and people judging you and all that stuff. The Emperor has to make decisions that he can't make a decision and make everyone happy. It's not possible because everyone's so different. So you make the best decision you can with the information you have and where you are in your life at that moment. And if other people don't like it, they're just going to have to deal with it. And when they judge what you're doing, they're judging it through the lens of their life, and it's more about them than it is about you, which is so weird to think about. But you have to have the confidence to live the life you want to live without the votes for other people, without votes from other people or their support. Yeah, I feel like you're worried about what other people think, and you're up worrying about that. Or maybe someone else flat out told you they didn't like it. But their reaction is nothing you can control. It's none of their business. And if your choices are, and I'm obviously, if you're, I don't know, murdering someone or making really obviously bad choices, I'm not talking about that. But if you're just living your life and doing what's right for you, no one else gets a vote. Yeah, if you're married and have kids, you have to think about them. But you have to do what's right for you. Maybe you, want to do this home business thing, and you're getting a lot of pushback about how stupid that is and how it won't work. But basically, in the end, you have to go within, do your own soul searching. I always like to think that light is the hermit goes and ponders everything he's ever been taught, his experiences, what society thinks, what any religion or philosophy or whatever they've been exposed to thinks, but then put it all together and figure out what their guiding light is, what makes sense to them, what's important to them, and be their own person and be secure. And it can change, but at this point, this is what I believe in moving forward. And quieting the mind, getting tools and practices, again, I'm sure you can find this on YouTube. Um, or even therapy. Quieting the mind, acceptance, and trusting in yourself that you're doing the right thing. So it's funny, we have this Nine of Swords, which is anxiety, up at night, worrying, balance mirrored on this other side by this Four of Swords, which is quieting the mind. But I like this, or maybe your father is not cool with what you're doing. And I love this Hermit's just looking at him and holding that light up almost between him. It's almost like this Emperor, if it can be either you reaching down for your inner Emperor and living your life without votes for other people. But if it's the naysayer in your life that's causing you the Nine of Swords, I love this. He looks like Obi-Wan. Go live in a cave somewhere. Holding up the light almost like a barrier or a protection between them and this negative person, this judging person. And let protect yourself. Feel comfort and surrounded and by what you believe. I'm sorry, I feel like that's coming out really stinted, but that's what I'm getting. Three of Swords. If you're in an abusive relationship, it's time to kick that to the curb. If someone's causing you mental distress, here's this Three of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles. So we still have all that Pentacle energy under here. It's a good time to go to your water sign friend that will give you lots of comfort. But maybe someone isn't supportive of this new way of life, and I just see more than that there's some situation. Oh, my light just dinged, so that's a sign, I think. Whoever is causing or whatever is causing this needs to be released, right? We had that Death card the other day. Needs to let go. You want this, not this. So whatever is causing this, if you are able to remove yourself to get to that, you have to do that, whether this person likes it or not. So some soul searching here on Tuesday to figure out how to, and we're back to that Ace of Pentacles, that new beginning, that new phase in your life. It's sort of like you're really into it and then you get away from it because life reasons, as my son would say. And then you're reminded of why you're so drawn to making and manifesting this. And it's back on top again, actively pursuing it again. All right. I hope you have, oh my God, why I keep yawning? A lovely Tuesday. And I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.